to you all, and hoping that you guys having a great morning. And yeah, that's it. So, just keep being the positive young people that you all are. And yeah, thanks for teaching me a few things as well. When it comes to goalkeeping, I had absolutely no idea. And I'm not ashamed to say it, Coach Mello. You're doing a fantastic job with them, and big up to them. There are the other groups. So, but yesterday I was just placed with that specific group: Charlene Carrington Smith, Juan Prevo, Micah Charles, Zain Shemiakov, and Amia Prosper. Good morning to you all. Sir Raju, I'm not forgetting you, Sir Raju, good morning to you. All right. On the dot now, 7 o'clock. Time to bring you the morning news right here on your nation station. Time to bring you the morning news right here on your nation station, DBS Radio.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: two 9-year-olds win Junior Calypso and Bouillon Monarch titles. Cuba adopts urgent measures to address energy crisis. And the West Indies in World Cup T20 match with Scotland. The West Indies were looking good. Hetmeyer has already scored a half-century. We'll bring you details in the DBS Morning News.
DBS Radio on the go. www.dbcradio.net. Click the play button at the top and you're good to go with the nation station, DBS Radio.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. Here we go with our lead story. The Pearbush Primary and St. Luke's Primary Schools took the spotlight in the Junior Calypso and Bouillon Monarch competitions at Windsor Park Stadium last night. 9-year-old Malik Farrell, the Reverend of Pearbush Primary, won the Junior Calypso title, beating Mighty Jewel of Convent High School into second place, with Queen Melody, 5th Saintville of the Dominica Grammar School 3rd. Malik Saintville's winning song is titled Rise Up.
Wake up, my brother, the day just starts. Shake off the burdens weighing your heart. The rain may fall, but the seed will grow after the storm. The rainbow shows life is a winding road. But keep your faith, don't be weighed down by your load. Dance to the rhythm, feel the drum. Hope will shine when the morning comes. So rise up with the morning sun. Troubles, they don't last for long. Hold on tight, don't give up the fight. Fight it for your mind. With love in your heart and light in your soul, tomorrow will only bring you closer to your goal. Daddy Day.
And that's the 9-year-old Malik Farrell, the Reverend of the Pearbush Primary School, winning the Calypso title. In the Bouillon segment, a 9-year-old Diamante Warrington of St. Luke's Primary, Rinsa Pop, defeated Kim Possible, Kalisa Prince of Convent High School into second place, while King Zaya of the Goodwill Secondary School placed third. Rinsa Pop's winning number is titled Free Up.
They don't want to go to school. They rather pull up on the block. Think they'll be cool, but I want to be a big house. So I have no choice but to learn my lesson. I like plenty money, so I stay in school.
Tell free up, me that. Free up, chuck. Free up, chuck. Free up, chuck.
And that's the Junior Bouillon Monarch 2026 rinse-up of the St. Luke's Primary. So 2 titles at the Windsor Park Stadium decided last night. We will bring you some more details on last night's competitions. Other news this morning, 5 contestants will vie for the title of Miss Teen Dominica 2026 when the 47th annual Miss Teen Dominica pageant takes place tomorrow. The pageant, organized by the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre Company, is scheduled for tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Windsor Park Stadium. Here is the chairman of the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre Company, Raymond Lawrence.
They are Jeffrey Joseph from the Castleborough Secondary School, sponsored by the NCCU and the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre Company. Joyet Carbon from the Portsmouth Secondary School, sponsored by Climate Limited. Janice Williams of the Goodwill Secondary School, sponsored by New India Assurance Company Limited, the National Bank of Dominica, NCCU Signal Band, and the Aid Bank. Marina John Baptist of Operation Youthquake, sponsored by the NCCU, Department of Social Services, Triple K International and G. Rexon Project Services, and Ladira Dyer of the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, sponsored by Springfield Trading, Archipelago Trading, and the NCCU. The contestants will appear in an opening number and will be judged in 5 other appearances: promotional speech, performing talent, spectacular creation, evening wear, and question and answer.
And that's the chairman of the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre Company, Raymond Lawrence. DBS Radio will bring you live coverage of the Miss Teen Dominica at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Other news this morning, Director of the Dominica Social Security, Janice Jacques Thomas, is encouraging self-employed individuals across the island to register with the Dominica Social Security and make regular contributions to secure their financial future. Jacques Thomas emphasized that self-employed persons can only benefit from the Dominica Social Security if they actively participate by paying contributions.
At this point, we really want to sound a call to self-employed persons over there to encourage them to come on board, because they can only benefit from being part of Social Security. Because what you find is people will fail to make provisions for themselves, and when they're no longer able to work, they still expect to receive something from Social Security. Whereas if you make that sacrifice and you pay your contributions, when you're no longer able to earn, then Social Security will be here to help you, give you a sense of independence, because you're getting compensation based on what you had paid when you were able to work. So for the self-employed persons especially, it's important that they take the opportunity to come on board while they can and pay contributions on their own behalf to the Dominica Social Security Fund.
And that's the Director of the Dominica Social Security, Janice Jacques Thomas. The DSS held an open day on Friday. Other news this morning, Dominica's Health Minister Kasani Laville has announced that some new senior management appointments will be confirmed soon in the Ministry of Health. Mr. Laville made the announcement during the inaugural press conference of the Dominica Hospital Authority on Friday.
We're in the process of finalizing some critical senior management positions, particularly in nursing, as well as various other management positions, all in an effort of strengthening governance and ultimately improving healthcare outcomes for our people. Over the last 2 years, we have consistently prioritized healthcare outcomes. And not only that, we have prioritized our staff and resource allocation for the hospital with tremendous focus on human resources. In the past 2 years, we have seen increases in salaries. We have appointed over 100 nurses in our system, created 26 permanent positions for medical doctors and various specialists, created 34 full-time community health aid positions, in the process of appointing and creating temporary positions for 9 environmental health officers, And we continue to do so as we review various positions at all levels throughout our primary healthcare and secondary healthcare system.
And that's Dominica's Health Minister, Cassani Laville. The 2026 Maho Village Carnival is set to celebrate the vibrant and creative elements of Dominica's carnival traditions later today. Speaking on the event, Daniela Polidor, a representative of the Maho Festive Committee, said this year's carnival will be held under the theme to honor the heart of our village, our fishing community.
This is not just another carnival. This is Maho on full display. For generations, our fishermen and women have fed their families, built livelihoods, and shaped the very identity of our village. Their resilience, sacrifice, and hard work deserve to be celebrated. And in 2026, the spotlight is on them. Get ready for a vibrant, family-friendly experience like no other. Expect sea-inspired decor, rich cultural displays, mouth-watering local food, and non-stop energy that captures the true spirit of our coastal roots. And the music, we're bringing it heavy. Leading the road this year is TK International, alongside the Band of the Year, Shelley and the Signal Band. We have Explosive Band and the electrifying sound of DJ Ryu. We are also especially proud to showcase our rich cultural traditions through performances by the Maho Lapokabwit and Maho Sensei, whose artistry and storytelling continue to preserve and celebrate the spirit, rhythm, and heritage of our community. And of course, there's the warm Maho hospitality we are known for, welcoming, vibrant, and full of life.
And that's the representative of the Maho Festive Committee, Daniela Polidor. DBS Radio will bring live coverage of the Maho Carnival this afternoon. Other news, Dominica will observe World Marriage Day tomorrow with a Eucharistic celebration in St. Joseph. Hilarion Jules is a member of the World Marriage Encounter Dominica and Catholic Engage Encounter Dominica.
In Dominica, the observation of World Marriage Day has been gaining prominence and heightened interest. Organized by Worldwide Marriage Encounter Dominica and Catholic Engage Encounter Dominica, this year, 2026, is the 12th year of the observation. A unique feature is the selection of a color theme each year. This year, the color theme is Shades of Green. The celebrations here usually take the form of a grand Eucharistic celebration with His Lordship the Bishop as the main celebrant. The Mass is followed by a lunch and entertainment reception. This Sunday, 8th February, love will be in the air in St. Joseph. We invite all couples, come to the Mass. Come, let's celebrate love. Bring something for the lunch table. Dress in shades of green. Let's celebrate World Marriage Day.
And that's Hilarion Jules of the Worldwide Marriage Encounter Dominica and Catholic Engage Encounter Dominica. DBS Radio will broadcast the celebration live from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning in St. Joseph. The Cuban government has announced emergency measures to address a crippling energy crisis worsened by the U.S. sanctions, including a 4-day work week for state-owned companies and fuel sale restrictions. Cuba's Deputy Prime Minister Oscar Perez Oliva Fraga blamed Washington for the crisis, saying the government would implement a series of decisions to guarantee the vitality of the country and essential services without giving up on development. That's the news. Don't go away. The sports broadcast comes up shortly.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe, and Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Mars Dominic 2026 starts with your NBD credit card.
Swipe and win.
Hey!
Swipe and win.
Just swipe and win.
It's swipe, we swipe.
Use your NBD credit card or sign up for a new credit card. And jump right in to win up to $2,500.
Swipe and win.
Visit nbddominica.com for more details. Promotion ends February 20, 2026. Terms and conditions apply.
Swipe and win. It's swipe, we swipe in.
Welcome to the DBS Morning Sports Report. The West Indies has scored 182 for 5 in their World Cup T20 match with Scotland. Het Meyer made 64. And of course, we have other scorers. Brandon King, 35. Shea Hope had 19. Powell, 24. Sheffin Rutherford, 26. The West Indies 182 for 5 from 20 overs in their T20 World Cup match against Scotland. Is it a very good score for the West Indies? We'll wait to see how Scotland reply. But the West Indies posting 182 for 5 in the other World Cup match, Netherlands and Pakistan. Pakistan won by 3 wickets. Netherlands made 147. Pakistan 148 for 7 to win by 3 wickets. And we had Fahan scoring 47 and Ashraf 29 for Pakistan. It's Pakistan winning over Netherlands. Let's bring you some more cricket news. Australia's T20 World Cup has suffered another huge blow with Josh Hazlewood being ruled out of the tournament just a few days before Australia's opening game against Ireland. Hazlewood's withdrawal follows that of Pat Cummins. Meantime, the Australian captain Michelle Marsh says while the losses are significant, Australia still has a lot of guys they can call on to step up during the tournament.
Yeah, we've got great respect for all teams that we're going to be playing against. We'll be as consistent as we can with our preparation and how we go about things. Over the last 18 months, I feel we've been one of the most consistent sides in the world, and we come to this World Cup really confident, knowing that conditions will be different at times, but we've got guys that have experienced that all over the world, so we look forward to the challenge of playing against everyone. Yeah, look, I think we've got a lot of bases covered with our squad. One of the great things about, I guess, Pat and Josh especially, being all 3 format players, is that we've been able to build a lot of depth within our squad, and the guys that have come in have played a lot of cricket for our group. So we've got a lot of confidence in them to go out there and do the job when required, and then we'll just pick teams based on the conditions. And Matt Kuhneman's been great for us. We've also got Adam Zampa, and then we've got a few spinning all-rounders, so, like most teams will. So I think we've got all bases covered, and now it's just about getting stuck into it.
And that's the Australian captain, Michelle Marsh. Hazlewood's absence means it will be the first time since the 2009 Champions Trophy that Australia has gone to an ICC tournament without one of Hazlewood's, Cummins, Michelle Stark, Stephen Smith, or David Warner in their squads. Well, Australia losing some key players ahead of their World Cup encounter. Some football news. The men's national under-17 team will be hoping to bounce back, but they will face another tough test this evening as they continue with their campaign in the CONCACAF under-17 qualifiers in Panama. Dominica lost its opening match 6-1 against Panama on Thursday. They will be up against Nicaragua as the tournament continues later today. That game will kick off at 6 p.m. Nicaragua are coming off a 3-0 win over Anguilla in their opening match. Panama, meantime, will face Anguilla at 9 o'clock. Meanwhile, Panama tops the standings with 3 points and a better goal difference over Nicaragua. Anguilla is third and Dominica sits in fourth place in the group. Minister of State in the Ministry of Sports, Senator Oscar George, is reporting progress with the planning stages for Dominica's synthetic track. The facility, which will be built in Point Round, is being funded by World Athletics. Senator George says the track, once completed, will take athletics to a higher level.
As we know, towards the end of December, Dominica was officially confirmed as a beneficiary of World Athletics Project 10 initiative that will provide support towards the construction of a Class 1 synthetic track and field facility. Government responsibility in the process is to provide the site, which we have done, and waiting on the go-ahead for further works. But we also went a step further to pursue the development of a master plan for the entire area, inclusive of the synthetic track facility and also an Olympic-sized swimming pool, which are both very important for sports. The development of this plan is ongoing. The overall concept is nearing finalization after consultation with the swimming and athletics associations, and will soon be presented publicly. The detailed designs and costings are being worked on as we speak, but essentially this plan will serve as a roadmap for the facility at the Point Round area for years to come. As it relates to the track component of the plan, I was advised that on Wednesday, a coordination meeting was held between World Athletics and the Athletics Association, during which key technical and implementation matters were discussed. World Athletics, through its partners, is currently engaging suppliers on the selection of the suitable synthetic track surface itself, with a strong emphasis on sustainability, climate resilience, and alignment with our strategic objectives. At the same time, the implementation timelines are being finalized, and a few meetings are scheduled for next week with local contractors as part of the preparatory phase.
And that's the Minister of State in the Ministry of Sports, Senator Oscar George. Other sports news this morning, the parliamentary representative for Rosa South, Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte, says government continues to invest heavily in sports on the island. She says these investments by the government help with the holistic development of the young athletes.
We are currently doing the expansion of the Point Michel playing field, which costs over $100,000. We recently lighted up 8 playing fields, which cost in excess of $8 million. I recall when I spoke to Don Leogal and the executive of the Harlem Sports Club, and I told them that I'm going to light up the Newtown Savannah. I don't think that they believed me at first. And then I called them and we lighted the Newtown Savannah. That costed us almost $85,000 to light up the Newtown playing field. We are currently installing the lights at the National Stadium, and that cost us in excess of $13 million to light up the National Stadium so that we can have football being played there at night and also cricket and other sporting disciplines. So we as a government have been investing in sports across the entire island. Last week Friday we saw the commissioning of a new basketball court that cost $1 million in the Trafalgar area. We still have a lot more work to do because I am aware, especially in my constituency and where we are today, that we need to resurface the field in Newtown. Also embarking on the lighting of the Banff Estate playing field. So the lights have been erected at Banff Estate, and all we are remaining to do is to do the electrical work. And I intend to commission the lights at Banff Estate in the month of March this year.
And that's the parliamentary representative for the Rosa South constituency, Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte. Let's bring you an update on the World Cup match between the West Indies and Scotland. That's the T20 World Cup. The West Indies, they scored 182 for 5 from 20 overs. Brandon King, 35. Shimron Hetmeyer, the man of the moment, 64. Shea Hope made 16, Powell 24, Rutherford 26, Shepherd was 6 not out, and Ford 1 not out. Scotland, in reply, they need 183. They are 1 without loss after 1 over. Some Domino news. Dominica will be, in fact, Domino's will be in full action this weekend with the start of the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Island-wide Domino League. League coordinator Delvin Esprit says the competition gets underway Sunday with a number of matches island-wide.
Action will bounce off on Sunday in one of the biggest Domino League for 2026. That's when the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Island-wide Domino League will begin with a number of matches around the island. In Zone A, Skilson Massacre will travel to Monwatcher to play Jerry Adrian Valiants. Rockers from Salisbury, making a comeback to the league, will be at home to play Unique Stars from St. Joseph. Team Denver will travel to Layo to play Layo. In Zone B, Rosima White City travel to Casgary to play Casgary. Kaninaga will host non-players from Cassibus. Deepa travel to Bears to play Bears. And Babdad will play Full Effects in River Zurich. In Zone C, Nodem travel to Pottersville to play Seaside Boys. Public Enemies will be in Charish Street to play One Love. Purple City will meet challengers in Charish Street. And Strikers travel to Pottersville to play Eclipse. And in Zone D, Wake Up Stars and Roadside from Portsmouth will face each other. Brigade Stars will play Massive Square in Peebush. Focus travel to Marigot to play Warriors. And Itasi Stars will play newcomers Shakhtar in Vickers. Delvin Esprit reported.
Thank you very much, Delvin Esprit, the league coordinator for the West Coast Cooperative Credit Union Island-wide Domino competition. Let's remind you, this morning on DBS, you really don't want to miss programming on DBS today. Calypso Moments. That program will come up at just around 8 o'clock this morning. Calypso Moments, 8 o'clock this morning. The hosts, Carlisle John Baptiste, Erickson the Gallery, Duncan Stowe. I suspect they're going to look ahead to the big Calypso finals, which will take place next Saturday. The big Calypso finals, the names have been confirmed for the grand finals, and Carlisle and his team, the Gallery and Duncan Stowe. And I suspect they will be reviewing the semi-finals. What a show on for 8 o'clock this morning on Calypso Moments. And they will be on all our DBS platforms, on television too. They will be on. You will see them on television. Channel 50, Digicel. You will see that this morning. And a little later in the morning, Fadul, a little later, there is the program, a big program this morning. It's called Saturday Carnival Jams. That's at 9:30. That will be hosted by Melia Joseph Dennis. And a number of the artists in Dominica will be coming in. Many of them will be here this morning. That is another program you don't want to miss on DBS. Saturday, Carnival Jams. I think Ivona has told me she will not be doing the program, her normal Saturday program. Connecting the Dots program will not be on this morning. And as a result, Amelia Joseph will step in to bring you Carnival Jams from 9:30 this morning. 1:15 this afternoon, we bring you another newscast, 1:15, and a little later in the day, just a little after 2:33, we head to Maho for the opening of Maho Carnival.
Well, just two things. Don't forget Calypso tonight as well, because Stardom is having an edition tonight at 8:30. It's Royalty Nights. So
DBS will be on
we will be there, yes. So the royals, their majesties, the queen contestants, they're going to be coming through. And good Calypso as well, Mr. Matthew. Good Calypso. Very good.
What a day it's going to be for Dean Thomas and his technical team.
Yes.
And they're going to be all over the place today.
Over. Yes, we're going to be all over. Well, DBS, we're covering, and we want to tell our viewers that they can watch the Maho Carnival on the TV channel 50 on DG Play, like they can watch itself.
That is something else.
So if you have YouTube and Facebook, but you have DG Play, you can watch it. And not forgetting, next week, Tuesday, is the DBS Bouillon Day. Big vibes. I heard that you're going to be on the lineup, Mr. Matthew. I think Gavin...
For Maho Carnival you're talking about? No, I'm not sure. Which one?
For next week, Tuesday, Mr. Matthew, for Bouillon Day.
But we'll see.
I saw Gavin scheduled you in at particular time. So you're going to be dropping your first bouillon for us, Mr. Matthew. World premiere. Guys, look out for that.
It is 7:30 in Dominica and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Of course, coming up very soon, the insert of the package. I'm wondering which one of the inserts Joseph Fadul is going to use this morning, because the insert of the package has to be the most impactful insert on the morning news. It could be a sports item, could be a news item. Joseph Fadul has this one. He'll bring you the insert of the package right after this. Curtis Matthew saying good morning.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Mars Dominic 2026 starts with your NBD credit card.
Swipe and win.
Hey!
Swipe and win.
Just swipe and win.
Swipe.
Use your NBD credit card or sign up for a new credit card and jump right in to win up to $2,500.
Swipe and win.
Visit nbddominica.com for more details. Promotion ends February 20, 2026. Terms and conditions apply.
Swipe and win. Swipe in.
And that was your morning news. Let's now bring you the morning edition of the insert of the package right here on your nation station. That's going to be brought to you compliments of our good friends at A&A Low Price Center.
A&A Low Price Center in the village of Calabishi offers the best prices for the freshest products ever. One-stop convenient shopping at A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi. For your foods, your everyday needs, snacks, liquor, dry goods, and more. Just about everything located in the flat of Calabishi, directly in the center of the village. Come to A&A Low Price Center on the highway in Calabishi. A&A Low Price Center is family owned and operated. It is fully computerized, VAT compliant, load tow, credit card and top-up capabilities. Stop at A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi today or call 445-7655. Drop us an email at aanalowprice@gmail.com. A&A Low Price Center in Calabishi open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit us today. Just walk in and be happy you did.
And this morning's insert of the package will come from the morning's news, where the Paybush Primary School and the St. Luke's Primary School took the spotlight in the Junior Calypso and Bouillon Junior Monarch competitions at the Windsor Park Stadium last night. 9-year-old Malik Farrell, the Reverend of Paybush Primary, won the Junior Calypso title, beating Mighty Jewel of the Convent High School into second place, with Queen Melody Faith Senville of the Dominica Grammar School in third place. Malik Senville his winning song was titled Rise Up. In the Bouillon segment, 9-year-old Diamante Warrington of the St. Luke's Primary School, better known as Rinser Pop, defeated Kim Possible, Kalisa Prince of the Convent High School into second place, and King Zaya of the Goodwill Secondary School into third place. Well, here is the performers and their songs of last night. We start with the Calypso and then come into the Bouillon.
Wake up, my brother, the day just starts. Shake off the burdens weighing your heart. The rain may fall, but the seed will grow. And the storm, the rainbow shows. Life is a winding road, but keep your faith, don't be weighed down by your load. Dance to the rhythm, feel the drum. Hope will shine when the morning comes. So rise up with the morning sun. Troubles, they don't last for long. Hold on tight, don't give up the fight. Fight it for your mind. With love in your heart and light in your soul, tomorrow will only bring you closer to your goal.